Hi, welcome to India Today. How are you
Hi,
feeling with all the love that's coming for Mirzapur?
thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, it's very overwhelming. It's very flattering. It's very encouraging because actors like us, we take a lot of it was a huge plunge for me and a huge risk.
Absolutely.
So when you get a response like this, then it only encourages us, no, to okay, ठीक है, we are good, कर सकते हैं, not on
बिल्कुल
the wrong path.
but but नेहा ऑफ कोर्स सीजन 2 में बहुत ही स्मॉल पार्ट था, ऑफ कोर्स इंट्रोड्यूस तो हो गया था, बट आपने सीजन 1 देखा था, लाइक व्हाट मेड यू टेक अप सीजन मिर्जापुर?
I had watched season one and I was in awe. I was like, क्या शो बनाया है ये, क्या कमाल का शो बनाया है. We don't have anything like this in India. So I remember watching it with my mother, and my mother she was enjoying, but she was also scandalized. She was like, क्या है ये? इतने easily गाली दे रहे हैं. I was like, I know, but that is the thing. So I was a huge fan, and when I got the call for Mirzapur, I was like, yes, I'll come. Uh, and yeah, that's how it was. I was very excited. I was like, "ये तो I'm a fan of this series."
Yeah, but was it just the love for the series, or was it the character also that made you say yes to it?
So there's a small story to it. I was I was called for the audition, and I was called for another character. That was
Okay.
Madhuri Bhabhi. Yeah, that was opposite Devendu. And at that time, I was very excited because I had seen season one. So at that time, I was not aware about another family being introduced or anything. I was absolutely unaware. So I was very happy कि अच्छा देवेंदु के opposite माधुरी का character अच्छा है. Um, I'll get to use my Bihari dialect also. तो मैं बड़ी खुश थी. So and the scene was slightly थोड़ा सा bold scene था, तो the casting bay team जिसने मुझे call किया, I I'm very grateful to them. They are amazing people, and वो actors के ही जितनी मेहनत करते हैं, when they are doing the audition, they are such uh, sincere people. So uh, so they were supporting me, and they were like, हाँ एकदम ऐसे बोलो जैसे तुम मतलब बोल्ड है तो क्या हुआ है, ऐसे ही बोलो. You say like you mean it. And then we did the audition, and I was also shortlisted. And then I think, of course, I didn't make it for the character. Isha ji did, and rightfully
Yeah.
so. She's done a great job. So, but then the director liked my audition so much that he said, if not for Madhuri, I'm going to use Neha somewhere in the show. And that's
Yeah.
when Tyagi Parivar was introduced in the script. He was like, for Saloni, I'll take Neha. And that's when I got selected for Saloni.
बट आई मीन यहाँ ये जो होता है कि आपने किसी और के लिए कास्टिंग की, किसी और रोल के लिए चले गया, ऑफ कोर्स यू आर राइट नाउ कॉम्प्लीमेंटिंग ईशा, बट कहीं ना कहीं वो रिजेंटमेंट होता है कि यार ये तो मैंने ऑडिशन बहुत अच्छा दिया था. व्हेन यू सी दैट प्ले आउट, ऐसे फील थोड़ा सा पिंच करता है कि यार आई शुड हैव गॉट दैट.
No, not at all. I'll tell you why. So they were slightly doubtful about auditioning me because उनको लगा कि ये तो थोड़ा सा टीवी कर चुकी है. Okay, so they were not even okay in auditioning me. But the guy who was auditioning me, Bhavish, उन्होंने मुगले आजम देखा था, and he was like, sir, she's very good. एक बार मेरी गारंटी पे एक बार आप ऑडिशन लो, she's a good actor. And that's when उसकी वजह से मेरा ऑडिशन हुआ. And when I auditioned, I was shortlisted, and that in itself was a big thing for me. Ki, okay, I made it this far. I made them believe that I can do my job.
Yeah.
So I was happy. And then in the same season, I got another part, even though it was less. I was
Of
like,
course.
ठीक है. I loved the series so much. I was like, ठीक है. I'll just be a part of Mirzapur. ठीक है, no problem.
Right.
But I was told कि season 3 में आपका ज्यादा होगा. This
Absolutely.
season will be like a brief introduction of your character. but season 3 will have more. And since season 2 में ही सलोनी को थोड़ा सा recognition मिला, people started recognizing सलोनी भाभी, ये कौन है? Because that sweet character stood out slightly.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
because of that, the makers also थोड़ा सा उन्होंने भी उस कैरेक्टर पे थोड़ा और ध्यान दे के लिखा. So
अमेजिंग.
yeah.
बट नेहा टेल मी, जैसे आप अभी राइटली कह रहे हो कि टेलीविजन फेस हो इसलिए ऑडिशन भी नहीं करना चाहते थे, डू यू फेस दैट prejudice कि आप टेलीविजन से आते हो तो कहीं ना कहीं people are still apprehensive about what you can bring to the table when it comes to OTT and films?
Yeah, I think more than that, it was like for that particular character, they wanted a a I don't know, maybe उनको थोड़ा बड़ा स्टैचर वाला एक्टर चाहिए होगा. So
Hmm.
maybe that was the reason. But um, थोड़ा सा that mindset does exist कि शायद टीवी एक्टर है तो कर पाएगी या नहीं कर पाएगी, थोड़ा सा वो एग्जिस्ट करता है.
जी.
But I don't know. I hope TV changes that very soon. And I also want to say that TV से तो सारे stars have emerged. So
Absolutely.
all the big stars that you know today, they all have done TV. So I think yeah, it depends on actor. I don't really believe कि कोई medium होता है actor का. An actor
Hmm.
is an actor. वो चाहे टीवी में हो, चाहे वेब सीरीज में, चाहे फिल्म में, वो गंदा काम भी
Absolutely.
करता है. वो जो एवरेज काम करने वाले लोग भी हैं, गंदा नहीं कहूंगी, एवरेज काम करने वाले लोग भी हैं और अच्छा काम करने वाले लोग भी हैं हर मीडियम में. यू जस्ट नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई.
Yeah, yeah.
या
And you've been tagged as National Bhabhi, social media पे National Crush, National Bhabhi. How are you feeling with all of that? जब देख रहे हो तो?
मैं हंसती रहती हूँ कमेंट्स और मीम्स देख देख के. आई एम एंजॉयिंग इट. आई एम एंजॉयिंग इट थॉरली. टू माय सरप्राइज आई थॉट कि काफी वो करेंगे, ट्रोल करेंगे. It might get dirty, or I was
Yeah,
slightly scared. But to my surprise, I'm getting a lot of love. Touch wood. They all are very respectful. I'm not saying कि मतलब हाथ ही जोड़ रहे हैं, but the comments are very decent. Like it shows a
yeah,
lot of love and admiration rather than you know bad
of
comments.
course. जी,
Yeah,
जी.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
admiration, and I'm so glad.
Which one do you like, National Bhabhi or National Crush?
National crush.
Yes. But tell me, Neha, you mentioned how audition, when you were giving audition, thoda sa wo bold scene tha. But this season, of course, that scene with Vijay is that is being circulated around. What was going in your mind while you were doing it? Because television में तो ये सब of course होता ही नहीं है.
हाँ.
Definitely, yeah. So tell me, how difficult was that to actually do it?
It was from the word go. It was after Guru sir read it. I I just looked at him. I said, "What? What? Are you serious? Are you are you seriously asking me? ये telling me ये हो रहा है मेरे साथ?" And then I came home with the script. It was on my phone, and then I discussed it with my family. My sister read it, and I remember she was lying down, she was reading, and she just read it and she's like, "ये ये तुम करोगी?" And then I discussed it with my mom. Um, and she was like, "Listen, आज के date में, today's scenario, everybody is doing such scenes.
Yeah,
But what works in your favor is that it's a huge production house, it's a huge series, it's a big series, good director, good team, good actor. Then I'm sure कि ये उस तरह का नहीं होगा जहाँ पे लड़कियों को ऐसा
mm,
लगता है कि should I was exploited, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए
yeah,
था मेरे साथ. So at least you'll be saved from that. And अगर करना ही है तो then do it in the best, with the best of people, no? Why to
absolutely.
um so yeah, then I read it to her. She was like, okay, okay. Mm. And then there were slight changes which we needed to discuss. And I discussed with my director, and my director was kind enough to um, say this, that if you're not comfortable at all, we'll not do that. We'll only do those parts which you are comfortable. I said,
Okay, yeah.
comfortable तो नहीं हूँ, मतलब whatever I can manage. Yeah, but
Yeah. But
that's
tell
how
me,
it
what was the
started.
conversation that you and Vijay had maybe before it? Because it also depends on the co-star कि वो आपको कितना comfortable का feel करवाते हैं ये
True,
सारे scenes में.
true. So he messaged me. I was shooting for my another show at that time, Yashomati for Sony, and he messaged me saying कि, "Hey Neha, this time your character is written so well. अच्छा है तुम्हारा." I was like, "Yeah," and then like, but you know what? So he was like, "Listen, even I'm scared." And an actor like Vijay Varma says, he is scared. I was like, "ये ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं."
Of
He's
course.
not scared and all. He's just trying to make me comfortable. He's done so many shows and such great performances with intimate scenes and bold scenes with so much ease and
Yeah.
conviction. I was like, he's just saying that to just make me feel like I'm normal. But it was very kind of him. He was like,
Yeah.
listen, even I'm scared. So don't worry, we'll work it out. And चलो मिलते हैं. And I was like, okay, ठीक है. But it did give me a thing कि चलो ठीक है, at least he's also scared. We are both
Yeah.
scared, so we can work it out. We'll say नहीं ये वाला नहीं होगा, ये वाला नहीं होगा. But then whatever was important for the script, that had to be done. And I got a great deal of support from the entire team, be it the director's team, the DOP and their team.
Yeah.
Everybody was so supportive, and Vijay Varma, as you said, it's very important for the co-actor to make you
Absolutely.
comfortable, and he did
Yeah.
exactly that. He did exactly that. He was very supportive. He was very caring, and he was very careful. I think uh, it was all there, and
Yeah.
and of course he was experienced also, so it worked in my favor. And we shot for this 2 years back.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, we
Wow.
shot it in 2022.
Right.
And
Right.
2 साल से I'm living in that anxiety कि I don't know कैसा दिखेगा.
Yes. So Neha, if you have to pick your favorite scene from Mirzapur 3, which one would that be?
I think Saloni scene will be the one जो uh, the husband stays after a long time
Yeah.
in the house, and she pulls Ginny and she's like all of that. I think I like that scene.
Yeah.
I found that cute. Even though while doing it, I was slightly this thing कि कैसे होगा, but while doing it also I realized that it'll come out very cute. So it was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That and
Nice.
the revelation जहाँ पे I get to know that he's
That.
not the one.
Yeah. That is,
Yeah.
of course, one good scene.
काफी पूरा स्ट्रगल था ना when I run. तो हम दोनों ने एक दूसरे को थोड़ा इधर उधर लगाया था. मैंने भी मार दिया था एक जगह एक जगह को.
Yeah. But yeah, tell me, of course, जितना प्यार भी मिल रहा है, a lot of people have also noted कि उतना मजा नहीं आया है. There has been a section which has been feeling slightly disappointed by season 3. What do you feel about it? क्योंकि of course this was your season जहाँ पे आपका character इतने खुल के आ रहा है, and that getting a little bit of flack, does that affect you?
I'll tell you what happens. So when you watch an English drama, okay, say for example, Game of Thrones, yeah, House of Dragons, you see there are few episodes which are slightly slow paced because every episode is not going to be fast paced. There are few which pave the way for what is coming next.
Yeah.
But the audience there has the patience to maybe understand कि अच्छा ये this is required. There will be few scenes which will have to pave the way for the storm to come. So there will be silences, there will be storm.
Yeah.
I'm not saying कि जो audience बोल रही है, audience जनता तो जनार्दन है, वो जो बोले वो सिर पे आपको accept करना पड़ता है. लेकिन I think overall people are watching this show. And because they expect so much from Mirzapur, they are like, ये वाला slow क्यों था, ये slow क्यों था? But
हाँ.
it'll come to them. They'll understand that there will be few
Yeah.
scenes जो slow pace require करते हैं. बाकी तो मैं इतनी talented हूँ नहीं कि मैं बता सकूं कि कहाँ क्या था. That's for the makers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I enjoyed the season. I enjoyed
Yeah.
watching it. तो कभी कभी थोड़ा धीरे धीरे अचानक से बूम कुछ होता है, and I'm like, what? So yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. And do you think after Mirzapur, like more doors will open for you? Are you hopeful about that? क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं जिस तरह का ये show है, of course, a lot more people watch it. So are you hopeful about
Yeah.
your career seeing another high?
I'm hopeful. You know, eventually you want people to consider you, identify you, recognize you. You know, कि ये कर सकती है शायद. I want that, of course. Because season 2 में उतना वो नहीं हो पाया, even though I was
बिल्कुल.
recognized, but because it was during the COVID times that it had released,
Hmm.
so not many shows were being made. So those actors who had already made a mark, who'd already were in talks with other show
Yeah.
people, they did quite good OTT shows and all. But I, unfortunately or fortunately, the timing is always right. Whenever it happens for the right
Yeah.
reasons. So I'm hopeful that this time I will get
Amazing.
good roles after this.
Yeah, yeah. And lastly, tell me, Neha, you are one actor who, even though OTT कर रहे हो, आप television, you haven't quit it completely. Of course, we do see you on and off. Do you want to like continue on all the mediums? Is that the ambition that you have for yourself?
Yeah. Why would I quit any medium? That's the medium that has
Yeah.
made me. And as I said, there's a lot of scope. I'm hopeful कि वहां भी अच्छे shows बनेंगे और अच्छे shows बनेंगे, अच्छे बन रहे हैं.
जी.
But I think what makes it थोड़ा सा ये कि the TRP scene and
Hmm.
bound scripts नहीं है, you know, finite scripts कम है, you know, they stretch just to
Yeah.
make the audience happy, because audience को ये होता है कि बंद क्यों कर रहे हो शो. तो ऑडियंस की डिमांड से शो को स्ट्रेच करते 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 then nothing comes out of it. So I think when you have finite series and everything, I think
Yeah.
scenario will be better for TV. Also,
Absolutely.
they'll get time to make quality work. So, yeah, I'm no. TV is what has made me. TV paid my bills and everything. TV is not going anywhere. But of course, I'll have to choose very carefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Superb. Thank you so much, Neha. I hope to see you more and more in more
Thank you,
projects.
Sana.
And thank you so much for this chat.